I've been told you've been given the questions, otherwise it's going to be really awkward. But we do this feature, A Night at the Darts. Have you been given the questions?
I don't really read that kind of stuff. I did open the email and I've seen, I've brushed through it. But I don't like to plan for those things.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, good. Okay, so right, this is A Night at the Darts with Eddie Hearn. What would your fancy dress be if you were just going for a night out at the darts?
I think probably Superman, something like that.
Yeah, no. On brand. Yeah, very apt.
Yeah, just make sure the leggings aren't too tight. I think because you know, I'm training, but it's not really Superman material, to be honest with you.
Would you go like full hog, face paint, the whole thing?
Absolutely, headband. Maybe what you can do is in the afternoon session, you go as Clark Kent, and then in the evening session, you switch it up to Superman. I think that could be.
Love that.
Okay, nice. Would you be sat in the tables or would you be standing? You're a tables kind of guy, aren't you?
What do you mean? I find that quite offensive. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I do like the tables. I mean, it's a great spot, but there is something about the stance. You know, you really are there. You're there to really experience it in the stands, aren't you? And let the chants go backwards and forwards. But yes, you are right. I would
okay, so what two players, past or present, are you watching and why?
I'm watching Phil Taylor play Luke Littler.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you know when Michael van Gerwen came on the scene, he really had no fear, and he was the first player that had no fear up against Phil Taylor, and it changed everything. And I think Luke is the same mould, but I would love to see if he had, you know,
what happens during that match then, Eddie?
Very difficult to back against Phil.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever told you how good he was.
No, but, I've heard it a few times actually.
You know.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrong, to be fair.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't, and he won't let you forget it either. He's a legend.
Amazing.
What venue would you be going to and why?
You know what? I do like the Winter Gardens. I mean, I've actually done a few fights in the Winter Gardens in Blackpool, and there is something special about it. But I just think it has to be Ali Pally, you know. And I think there's just, you walk in there and you just look around and you see everybody in fancy dress enjoying themselves. So I would be at Ali Pally. Although I might go back to the Circus Tavern. They did a great meat pie down there. We had the little bar upstairs that was an interesting place.
Interesting character.
Okay, what would you write on your sign?
Oh,
I'm Superman.
Yeah. Probably something like, "You may not know it, but I am PDC Chairman."
That is very good.
That's a good one.
That is very good.
So sometimes I tweet during the darts, you know, and people respond on Twitter going, "What are you commenting on the darts for?" It's like,
excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah.
just in case you didn't know, yeah. So maybe I need to do a little bit more work. I leave, as I said, we've got very competent people that I leave.
And would you have any famous people alongside you at the darts?
Yeah, who would I take? I'd take people who wouldn't quite believe what they saw. So I would take His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, who is our partner in boxing in Saudi Arabia, who I'm always telling him, and I've showed him repeatedly, the 9 dart finishes and this mad sport that he needs to watch. Dana White, I was explaining darts to last week in Las Vegas, and he was likening it to his experience of his new slap sport, which is very, very interesting. And the whole night out experience. And,
extreme.
Yeah, so Turki Al-Sheikh, Dana White, Conor McGregor, because he would just absolutely love it. And you know, just people that I've basically told them how big darts is, and they've looked at me very strangely.
What
they need to
Conor
come and see
McGregor
it with their own
say
eyes.
when you tell him how good darts is?
I know, yeah.
No,
but they need to come and experience it with their own eyes.
What's Conor McGregor's response when you tell him about darts?
Oh, just sort of look straight through me, really. But he's Irish. He doesn't mind a drink, so he gets it. He does get it more than the others.
That's a quality night at the darts with you. Very good.